Yeah, well, I mean, they
from the
even tried
US.
to sneak up in there that it was the birthplace of all fucking
That's what I was gonna bring up. So it
dude.
was in this
Are
season.
we? Yeah,
Or
are we
this
the
episode.
first episode? Yeah, are we not gonna fucking talk about that at all?
Yeah,
Are we?
I was fucking thinking about that same
We're
shit.
just gonna fucking just say something wild and just continue our day like
Yeah,
no one worries about shit that they don't
yeah.
understand.
I imme-
Like,
I immediately was like, wait, why did they do that?
this is my life,
Japan. This
anime,
is a
you fuck
Japanese
faces,
anime,
dickheads,
right? Why wouldn't they say that Japan was the birthplace?
because they hate the world and they hate me. You know
And we're
what?
Americans.
They don't want to explain anything.
We're Americans, and we're talking shit about that decision.
Right?
That's
But
so typical.
literally, they're like, "Oh, from America, the birthplace of all quirks," and then they just keep
Of
talking. And you're like,
heroes, not quirks. Heroes.
"Oh, of heroes." Yeah, it's like, oh, what the fuck do I do with that information?
Yeah.
What
It's
the
like,
fuck?
wait. Yeah, and then you don't show like a history of,
Yeah, no, no,
the
we're just
first
gonna fucking
hero.
just say shit and then be
We're
done
just
with
gonna
it.
say shit.
That's what we do. Fucking show, don't tell, bitch. I say it all the time on
Bitch.
the show,
Show don't tell, bitch.
bitch.
Yeah.
Marquez, bitch,
Yeah. But star buff ass bitch.
bro. How, we discussed New Order so much
Mm, we
after
did.
this episode, trying to
Mm.
figure it out and truly understand it.
Yeah, and I was
Uh,
actually gonna lean on you because you know power systems so well.
yeah, man, I'm the
This was by
best.
far, before you get into it, this is by far the most
You're laughing
complicated.
before I even started explaining. You're
Yeah.
like, before you do something fucking completely wrong, it's gonna be right because no one understands power systems like me.
Before you have to listen to this man babble, New Order by far is the most complicated slash powerful quirk I've ever seen, and I'm still processing it. But since you've already completed your processing,
Yeah,
you have the i9 core 10,700 processor.
and two. I forgot the two.
10,002
702.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that.
what's
Yeah.
your explanation?
Yeah. So New Order is a pretty simple one. All right. So it's essentially this buffed out bitch.
New Order's a buffed out bitch.
Yeah, this buffed out bitch, and her quirk is New Order, and that essentially means is that anything she touches, she can create rules for it, dude. But it's
Right. How
only
many
two
rules?
things. Two.
Oh, okay. And
Told
then
you, I
one rule
completely
is
understand this shit. And she has one constantly on herself, so really she can only create one, and then she has to release it from herself sometimes. Yeah. Did you think I was gonna
okay.
fuck that up?
So then, is there a cooldown time or
Yeah.
anything like that on the new
Also,
rules
she
she
lives on
makes? Or
Pandora, and it's a giant world of blue people. You were
oh,
saying?
fair enough. I was wondering, I was wondering how she. Yeah, we
She's in a
won't
movie
get to
called
this in the
Avatar.
fight, but how she manages to keep one consistently on herself and still manage to do all those other rules.
See,
Within
and
a
this
short
is what I
period
was
of time.
talking to you about. Okay, and
Right.
this is the kind of frustrating thing where they kind of leave it up to you to
Yeah,
kind of
it's some bullshit. They don't
yeah
fully explain it.
yeah, which I'm fine with because we
You
can't
use
get into that until
Jujutsu
we talk.
Kaisen? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and we can't really get into it because I watched episode 2 and
Too.
I almost went into episode 2 right
Right.
now, and I'm glad
Gotta
I
be
didn't.
careful.
But so
It's hard not to.
yeah, me and you debated this. So honestly, I think the reason she is so buff because she talks about strengthening her body
Mhm.
and she's constantly has one quirk on herself or one of her
And they
rules on
did
herself.
mention real quick in the episode 1 that she can't get to All Might's physical strength or
Right.
level.
Yeah. Yeah. She said that actually
Right.
in
Like
her
she
monologue.
can only increase herself to a
So
degree.
much. Yeah. So there are limitations, but like so I honestly think the reason she got so buff was as a bluff. And that's what I was telling you on the phone,
Right.
remember? Where
Where
I
they
was like,
just
yeah,
buff
I think the
control.
reason she's so buff is because she doesn't want you to know when she's imposing the rule on herself and when she's not. So
Right.
you're gonna think part of her quirk is how strong she is. It's kind of like a power up quirk along with like additional
Right.
other factors to it. Or
Right.
maybe you think she uses unlimited because she's constantly changing the way she uses it.
Yeah.
And her being buff and
Mhm.
using the quirk on her so you can see her strength, you
Mhm.
just assume she's that strong because of how buff she is. I think it's a bluff though. I think she did that on
Right.
purpose, which is fucking genius.
Yeah,
And
and
she got a fat ass.
She does. She got a cute face too.
Got a fat ass, thick thighs.
Yeah, a little too buff for me, but still bad
Yeah,
as hell.
100%. You can still have a
Um,
fat ass though.